Hi, my name is Mariste Rodriguez Santos, and I'm going to talk about my project of practices in profession. In this case, the project is integration of control, movement, and lighting for a museum. To start, the project of the integration of control, movement, and lighting as well as achieving the startup of the museum will consist of four phases. The phase number one is a project survey. The phase number two is prepare the solution proposal, generate list of materials to occupy, and quote the materials. The phase number three is develop engineering proposal. In this case, it will be the control sequence and implement the installation. The phase number four is carry out the test of the code and intern the change that are pertinent. To continue the project justification of the project is the integration of control, movement, and lighting for the startup, a dinosaur museum located in Esperanza Puebla Agricultural Park of the company Falcon Construcciones Metálicas has the purpose of the integrating in a control system with the corresponding lighting sequence of each of the 19 dinosaurs that are located inside the museum, and for 3 dinosaurs that are in the part of the garden located in the back of the museum. Now the feasibility analysis. The first set is first meeting for the lifetime of the project, and the second set is meeting of proposal and delivery dates. The third set is installation. Fourth set is installation delivery. Fifth set is test and fixes, and finally sixth set is control delivery. Mm, objective. Uh, a specific objective is develop of commissioning of the dinosaur museum. Measurable is a report the progress every 2 weeks. Achieve is the implementation of control system. Relevant is create the systematization code together with the installation. And finally, time have the commission of the museum by July 50. In this case, I have personal goals, and now I have a goal to understand the schematization of development of project, and understand the work in conjunction with the other areas with the company, establish delivery dates for advances, capturing the deal with suppliers, getting along with the other project contractors, and finally resolve any problems that arise. Now development and design. Now how like see in the image have an Arduino Mega, one tablet or 8 solid state relay, and one voltage source on 24 volts, a voltage source of 5 volts, double clamps, reflectors, and sensors. Is this tentative materials? Now, to carry out the commission of the control of the museum, it was established in the meeting of the solution proposal that the hydraulic installation and frame casting of the floor would be carried out in the first 2 weeks, after which the contractors of the drywalls are used to make the bases of the dinosaurs that are distributed in the museum and each room, as well as the walls to divide the room in 2 weeks. Once the wall bases of the dinosaur are ready, the contractors is in charge of the painting the walls are the base center, starting to whitewash the bases and walls to achieve a solid color, and in turn he enters them together with the seller for a lambrim. Now the contractor team of Colonial enters the automatization company, in this case the company EHO, the company of I do my practice. I did my practice, which will be in the charge of the control and colonial in charge of the profiles of the windows and the reliance where they will be given access to the public. At the same time, the control will begin to make tests of location of the reflectors required to play and locating in shadows in the dinosaur so that they give the effect requested by the client. With this, the number of reflectors necessary to start requesting and quoting the materials with different suppliers will be established. A flow chart will be made the sequence to show into the engineer in charge of the project, and the sequencing to be implemented is established. The list of inputs and outputs that are established with the flowchart will also be made to pass the list to them of installation and can make the necessary connections for each cabinet that the museum is going to carry. Therefore, the materials to be used for installation are established, and the materials will begin to be quoted to consider the cost in accordance with the budget delivered at the proposal meeting. Once with these advances, the installation will be carried out the museum, that is the ducts, outlets, pipes, bases of the boards, wiring of the lamps and sensors that will reach the location of the 4 different cabinets that will be found in every 2 rooms, where the plate with the control components will be placed at 1 voltage, 5 and 2 source voltage. In this case, one the 5 voltage and the other have 20 voltage. A 1/8 solid state relay, mechanical relays, brake, double and ground clamps, terminals, one microcontroller, and the system reset button. Once everything is already implemented, the code made according to the flowchart, the list of inputs and outputs will be tested to make it the necessary change before the delivery date of the control system. Now, um, to finally, mechatronics engineering undoubtedly opens many doors, It turn there is a wide variety of application for what could be used as well as for a simple application, but also complex applications for the use of the different branches that come together and create engineering mechatronic. Thanks.